some countries, and good evening in others. So let's get into it. I am Laverne. I'm from Use What You Got. I teach families how to save money rather than ordering DoorDash or Uber Eats. We cook what we have. And there's some recipes we have to reshape them, to twist them, version, knock off. But we're gonna have fun. Today we are cooking Uttapam. It's a veggie pie. And I have my own little twist because I don't have that particular rice flour you need to make it. So we're gonna get started. First, I'm gonna make the bread batter first, okay? I'm going to adjust the camera just a little bit. How you guys doing? All right. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, send video to other people so they can like it and share it, and that'll help me out, okay? Also, don't forget to subscribe. And we have a meal planner for those who just want to use a planner for their meals, and it's a recipe card in the back. All right, so I'm going to get my flour, and I do, like some people like to actually measure their food, and that's fine. I just never was, I learned it from my granny. I never been the type that actually measure everything. We kind of like, okay, a little this and a little that, and what you get is what you get. Now, those people that want to make sure that their um, recipe is exactly the same, to me, that's what measuring really do come in at, okay? All right, I'm putting in some baking powder. I've done my buttermilk. Let me show you just in case. I use buttermilk by White Flour meal. And I use self-rising flour, okay? And then that I use a dash of sugar, and then I come in with you can use 1 or 2 eggs. It depends kind of how much you planning to make. Now this recipe is really, I don't need but 2 of these pies or 2 of these. It's kind of like a pancake, really. I don't need but 1 egg for this. And then I'm going to use some milk. Let me get my hot water going. I need a little hot water, and I use a little bit of evaporated milk. I don't use a lot. And then we'll chop up our vegetables, and the rest of it is going to be easy once you get that done. And I'm telling you, your family going to love it. Now, you can make you a sour cream dip, and some people are not familiar with the powder, but you can use a powder because when you buy sour cream, it's not going to last for so long. All right, so we're going to mix this up. I'm going to get me a little hot water. All right, I'm going to get my skillet hot. It's kind of like what folks call hot water cornbread. So this is a great substitute since we don't have the rice flour for this particular type of veggie cake or pie. All right, so this consistency is about what I want. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's about right. So you want this consistency. You want it thick. When you fry it, you want it to be able to have crispy edges and the middle to stay soft. So we're going to chop our vegetables up. And it's okay. You can mix them in a bowl too. All right, so we'll get our vegetables going here. Where you guys from? Y'all engage with each other. You really want your carrots pretty well chopped really good because it doesn't take long for it to fry down. So chop your carrots very well. You can put in the chat where you're from. Okay. Italy. All right. God, I can't wait to go over there. Uh, I've seen so many good scenes from all these weddings that's done in Italy. It make you want to go. Okay, so okay, this is almost the way I want it. Yeah, I think that look okay. All right, so I'm gonna put this in this bowl. I'm gonna chop up my cilantro. I love cilantro. It just brightens everything. But I'm gonna save that to the side because that's gonna be like the last part that I will add. I can't help myself. I love fennel. Okay, I'm not gonna do a lot, but yeah, it's gonna serve its purpose. I just love it. Okay, this is a great brunch recipe as well. And then we want very fine tomatoes. Let me cut this down. That's all I need is a kitchen disaster. It make good for bloopers though. All right, okay. So, what y'all doing today? What's the plan? Okay. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Go to my bio, get you that free planner. That's for just participating or actually coming to the show. I appreciate you guys for sharing your time with me because you didn't have to do it because it's so, Lord knows, we in such a busy time. Everybody got something going on. Everybody busy. But I really do. I'm not a professional cook, but I like cooking and showing people how to save money and using items that they already have in their kitchen. Sometimes we want to go eat out and keep spending up money, but we can use these things in our kitchen and save money. Sometimes we just have to learn how to repurpose dishes sometimes. You might not have everything one of the show hosts you saw have. So use what you got. All right, next is the famous Vidalia onion. Now, I can talk about Vidalia onion because I'm from Vidalia. That is my home. All right, I haven't been home in many years, but yeah. To this day, I still love the Vidalia onion in everything. My granddaddy used to sit up and peel the onion and eat it like an apple. He sure did. And to this day, I remember that. Daddy loved himself some apples. Some onions. Now, I can't eat it like that. But anyway, I do love onions, and especially the Vidalia onions because they're so sweet. All right, we almost there. All right. Y'all ain't gonna let me do all the talking now. Come on, y'all. Say something. Where you from? All right, so now we have our toppings. Let me make sure I ain't forgetting anything. All right, so this is the topping. It's just that easy. All right, so let me take my gloves off. Take this camera over to the stove. And we're going to get the cooking. Hi. All right. I should have used the grill, but I didn't set the grill up. So you guys, because people see that. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm having trouble with this spring on the camera. All right. Now, I hope that'll work. What we're going to do is the first one. And all we're doing is drop the first pancake down. I'm calling it a pancake, but they call it a pie. All right. We're going to get our vegetables. Okay. Oh yeah, this is going to be pretty. All right. And then we let it cook crispy around the edges. Now this give me a minute to say hi again. All right, let's see. Pizza spaghetti. Yes, yes. I love both. And this does kind of put you in the mind of a pizza. It really do. And of course the ingredients is actually ideal for spaghetti. So yes. So what I want is the outside to crisp. And then once it start crisping up and you can flip it. Now, you can make you a garlic dip. You can make you what is they call, you can even use a ranch dressing as well to dip it in once you finish. But I like it because it's like making a pancake with vegetables. If I had to interpret that recipe, that's what I would say. Okay, now, yes, it's almost ready to flip. All right. So what time is it in Italy? Is it 6 or 7 hours ahead of America? All right. Come on. I should have did this on the grill. And to me, I hate to show the same scene over and over sometimes. I like a variety, but the grill do cook faster, and some people really do like the grill look, but I wanted to go with something that you guys could actually see how to do it in a skillet, because a lot of time people don't have the flat top grill, and they'll wonder, hey, how would this work if it was in a skillet? I may do another show eventually and use the flat top. Okay, so I don't want to flip it until it's just right. It's almost there. It's looking good. Oh yeah. So if you got a good family, when I say a good family, I mean a nice size family. You can make several, because depending on everybody's appetite, you just might one pan won't be enough. When you're cooking for one or two people, all you need is one or two of these. So now you get to see how it looking. I will get my plate. Alrighty. And you see how fast that was. It didn't take long at all. Alrighty. And we are ready. And there you have it. And this is the finished product. So you guys see, you can make a great twist to any recipe to your own liking, and your family will actually enjoy something new sometimes. So if you don't have any questions for me, okay. Well, thank you for taking time to visit the show. Like, share, send, subscribe. We need your help to grow this channel and to bring more eyes to the show. Tomorrow we're going to do a dessert for the first time in a week. So take time, enjoy yourself today. Think of others, say a prayer, put out good vibes into the universe. God bless you. Goodbye. Over and out.